We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
And my back is sweating already.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
That's
Something like whoa. That's a thing.
Ow, ow, ow.
Well,
What are we syncing up here?
It's me. So when I tell you, like, we're good, like, let's kind of go when I say that.
oh, I like the way we started there. That doesn't work.
Oh, we can. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm
that
trying
was
to do
very
with the
natural.
screen thing. I was doing a thing with because I'm sharing the screen, and so it's like I'm trying to sync up that easier because it would always be
okay.
harder before.
Yeah.
It's-
so like if we're looking at shit, I think
It's easier to
little
sync it up
box.
with what we're looking at because it's never live. I always have to like find where
What is this? There's a sync. There's a sync in it.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is that then it's live. So instead of
Yeah.
editing, you don't
Trying
have to
to
be like,
find where
what
it
the
is.
hell?
So
are we
this has
looking at?
nothing to do with like the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink or any kind of sinks.
Wait a minute, does it?
Yeah, it does actually.
Oh boy.
We're good whenever you guys are.
Just hold this.
Hello.
We're keeping all that probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Lion's Den, peoples. Episode number
36.
36. We've been doing this for 36.
It's 36
Apps.
hours. Wow.
Keep rating and reviewing us on Apple Podcasts. 5-star rating, glowing review. We'll definitely read that review. Keep subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe at YouTube. Hit that little notification bell
Ding.
so you know that we got some new shit for you.
Yo.
And as always, of course, remember to go and become a member at patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod. Other than that, I think that's
we're
all
ready.
the biz. You got a review for us?
Get a good review. This is the most good-looking trio doing podcasts.
Who do they
That
talk
is a compliment.
They talking about us?
No, I'm talking about
Oh, find
Fighter
it.
and the Kid.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no,
You
this is
couldn't
us.
find it.
That was the best I got. This is from Ash_Stir.
Nice.
What I'm realizing is Apple always makes you pick a weird alias. Like you can never just say your name. You have to have like some cute little nickname. Like I've realized that. So that's hence these weird names.
Is it forcefully just cute nicknames though?
It's only cute.
Like if you do something, they go not cute enough when they
it's
say
literally-
like
it's literally what
password
they
too
say.
weak.
That's what
You're
they
like,
say.
oh fuck, Snuggle Bear 4. They're like,
they're
there
like,
you go.
You're in.
Yeah.
Snuggle Bell 4. Fuck
All
yeah.
right, we'll publish it.
I said Snuggle Bell. Anyway.
I like Snuggle Bell. It's
Snuggle
pretty
Bell's
cute.
kind of cute. This is how a Snuggle Bell would sound. Bing, 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 bing.
That's what you would definitely name a miniature poodle.
Snuggle Bell.
Snuggle Bell, come here. And then that little fucker comes in with a bell on. Bling, 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 bling.
Oh god. I just had a
God, those little fucking fuckers.
I just had a flash to that's obviously gonna be somebody I marry. You guys, we won't see each other for 10 years, and I'll just be bald with a ponytail and a silk robe, and then I'll be like, "Where's your fiance?" Sherry will be home soon. She had a dance class.
It's class. What is
Snuggle
she,
Bell, come
50?
here. Well, I figured she'd be dumb.
Where's your fiance?
Did you
Oh,
figure
she
that?
took. Snuggle Bell had a grooming appointment, and
Snuggle Bell. Holy shit.
Oh, the review.
Sorry.
I forgot. No, I
Sorry.
forgot. So we're the good-looking trio,
Nice.
and cute as shit.
I'm the best.
Yeah, I decided to wait on this podcast because I knew once I started listening, I would binge listen to every episode and then be upset when I got caught up. Well, now I'm upset, and I have only myself to blame. The fact that these guys kept going through the spring and, in fact, even started recording more often than just shows how much they enjoy their own company and making others laugh. I've been a fan of Brent for years. Comedy and NBA fandom, where can you go wrong? Became a fan of Jason through Brent, and now Will through these two. Will happily cancel my gym membership to support my Pride subscription. Thanks for the great product, y'all.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
That's
fuck
fucking awesome.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that person signed up for like one of the highest Patreon levels, so she's the fucking best.
Nice.
Thank
Look
you.
At that. That actually makes my day when I hear that stuff. I need it. It's just personally. I can't speak for you two, but it's
I
nice to
definitely need it.
hear a compliment. You know, keep
Tell
us
me I'm
going.
handsome all day.
Yeah.
I will say that the Apple reviews are almost always positive because they leave
Yeah.
a 5-star review. So if you want a good commentary, go to Apple.
Tell me
Don't go to
a
YouTube, but go to Apple.
Yeah.
Tell
There's
me-
some mean ones on
Yeah,
YouTube.
don't look at the YouTube ones, but
Yep.
Tell me the negative ones. Brent, don't hurt yourself.
Was that was it?
I can do another. I can find another one.
That was a really nice one.
That's almost
Yeah.
like I just wanted to have that one's so nice.
Let's
that
leave
we
it to that.
Let's just
You're
leave
right,
it at that.
you're right.
Yeah.
Especially
some
those
random
Say,
one.
say it again. Can you say it again?
Leave it with that. Leave it to that.
What was the second part you said? I'm right. What'd you say?
You're
I'm right.
Hmm?
You say I'm right?
no, I would never say.
Oh, okay.
You're right in agreeing with me.
Yeah. I will say this just from personally, maybe it's my vanity, but the looking attractive thing kind of means more to me than the talent stuff. So just keep those coming.
We are painfully insecure people.
Yeah, you could be like, think Brent's shit. His comedy's wordy. He needs to slow down. But man, he looks good with that shirt and his eyes. Then I'll just go, oh yeah, what a day.
Bombing, but I look good.
And then you need a reality check, so go read YouTube comments.
No, I keep saying
Jason,
don't read it.
what
guys.
is Jason? 400 fucking pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
I refuse to look.
This podcast sucks. What are they shooting it in a lava cave?
What was the one that you just
Also known as a volcano, you fucking idiot, Jason.
No, they're idiots though. See, that works in double because people that post shitty things for no reason, they're idiots. So you actually were being a smart.
A volcano?
A lava cave.
Damn it. Never said I was an educated man.
Like, goddamn, are you gonna jump in the water pit? You mean the pool?
Well, first we went to the lava cave, then we hit the water pits. Then,
Sounds like the worst, like cruise ship. You know?
then after that we hit the food table. You mean what? I tried to think of another one.
Is the food table buffet?
Yeah.
Then the wheelie thing that took us over to the
wheelie,
The wheelie
thing.
box.
The
You know,
wheelie box.
You mean
Took
the
us
fucking...
to the sustenance building.
sustenance building.
What?
Is that a grocery store? What's the sustenance building?
A restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Or like a buffet.
Restaurant buffet.
I pictured a buffet with the sustenance building.
Oh, fuck buffets.
Sustenance building.
Dude,
It's like a
buffets.
robot.
Hey, can I say this?
Yeah.
Fuck buffets. They are terrible. They're disgusting.
Yeah, they're tough.
And no one knows how to do it.
Yep.
No.
I've talked about this before. No, everybody treats the buffet like there's a time limit. Like you only have a few minutes to get everything.
Yeah.
They don't understand that you could just put a reasonable amount of food on the plate, go eat it, and then go back for more.
Yeah.
But everybody's always piling their shit this high, right?
Yeah, and also you look like if this was not a buffet, you look like a lunatic because you're
Right.
getting waffles with lasagna
Right.
mixed with, you know what I
Yep.
mean, orange juice
got-
and a fucking beer. And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
this guy's crazy.
You got shish kebabs stuck into a pile of mashed potatoes for some reason.
I will say the only buffets and that I've been to that were good is like, and I've been lucky enough for this, is I've been to a few professional sporting events where I've been lucky enough to be invited into like the owner's suites. And
That's different game.
that's rich people shit.
Yeah.
And that's where they
Yeah.
have filet mignon. And on top of that, though, you look around and the plates are little saucer plates.
Yep.
And you feel I feel insecure because I know everybody in this room has way more than me at everything.
But to me, that's the best part of that kind of.
Oh, that's the best.
No one in the room's a stranger.
Yeah. And on top of that, nobody there really wants to like overdo it because you don't want to
Yeah.
be caught with mac and cheese shoveling in your mouth when
True.
it's like Jennifer Lawrence
hey.
walks in or something.
Yeah.
Don't catch me in that bitch though. I'm like,
Oh, I go to town.
you got mac and cheese?
They're fucking balancing it.
I just do 19 trips.
Yeah. Where's the pork and beans? I need a pile of it.
Those ones are good. Now I'm hungry.
Oh, now I want mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Best mac and cheese where?
Best mac and cheese?
Where? Fast food. Let's start with fast food.
Oh, well, I mean,
I got 3.
there's KFC, there's
That's
Boston Market, and then there's El Pollo Loco.
those are my 3.
Those
How
are
the
3
fuck did you guess his
Those
three
are
that
my
easily?
3 because those are the best 3 fast food mac and
'Cause
cheese.
we're on the road a lot.
I can't,
Right.
That's amazing.
Yep. There's a restaurant in Long Beach called The Plunge, and they have this mac and cheese on their menu. On the menu, it's called Bringing Sexy Mac.
All right.
And I'm like, you know what?
pretty cute.
I'm gonna feel like a complete asshole ordering it,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling it's gonna be yummy, yummy, yums.
That's so annoying when restaurants make you do that.
Oh,
They make you fucking order that bullshit.
Right.
I gotta say it now.
can I get
to
the moons
you?
over my hammy? Fuck
Yeah.
moons over my hammy.
Don't make me say it. Do this.
Yeah,
Give me this thing.
yeah.
This one.
And if you're at a restaurant that has a picture, you know you're at a good spot.
Oh,
Let me
100%.
get this one. This one's only $4.99, right? The $4.99 plate.
Can I get, damn it, lamb chops?
Can I get the Silly Billy lamb chops? Why would you do this to me?
What's the name of that fucking restaurant? There's a restaurant. Remember John Lovett's Comedy Club at Universal? There was that restaurant underneath. What the hell was it called?
Howl at the Moon? No.
No,
that's not-
but
that's
anyways,
next
they
door.
have them all over the place.
The John Lovett's Cafe.
Yeah, they had a mac and
That was
cheese.
my
that was
Lovett's
pretty-
impression.
Oh, Cafe 101.
Oh, yeah, that was my favorite. one in
Cafe
the city.
101 mac and cheese.
Are they still open?
And you can get like blackened chicken.
Oh,
on
you
it.
get the chicken on it?
I need my mac and cheese to have other shit in it. I don't like just plain mac and cheese.
Yeah, us as comedians, like for people that don't know, we live at night, so we're just night owls.
Yeah.
And so what we would do is because we're doing stand up, the group of us would go to a diner. It's 2 a.m. We're grown men with metabolisms that slow down. We're in a business where they judge you physically, but that goes out the fucking window.
Soon
What
as
do you
we
guys want? Can I get the mac and cheese or the blackened chicken and then your nut and honey shake?
Yep.
So
I'd
I'm
like
11.
can I get the pile and make sure it's a pile of mac and cheese. I want it to be falling off the plate when you bring it to me, and please put meat on it, lots and lots
Yeah.
of meat. And if you can, do you have Hershey's chocolate syrup back there?
Yeah.
Do you have Hershey? You do have Hershey's chocolate? Pour it over the mac and cheese and the meat, please, because it's
Yeah.
all gonna end up at the same place anyways. Am I right? Anyways, get home at 4 o'clock in the morning. Fuck, I guess I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Why is it that we would stuff our faces after a gig, and then you get home and you just open the refrigerator and stare at it?
Oh yeah.
You don't have room for it.
I put on so much weight. That's why I stopped going to diners. Other comics with like Chris and shit would be like, "What, do you don't like us? You don't want to hang out?" I go, "No, because I know if I get there, we're getting all the shit."
That's why I stopped going too. That's how I lost all that weight.
I was like, "Oh, it's true."
Yeah.
Like that's what started it. And then like other comics would stop going, and then they started. Comedians have gotten progressively healthier.
Yeah.
Like that's a big trend now with comics.
Here's why: because social media. I really believe that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because never in another time have we ever taken pictures of ourselves more than we do now.
So true.
People are always taking our picture, or we're taking pictures of ourselves. That's how I lost the weight. Somebody took a picture of me at a show and put it on Facebook.
Yep.
And said, "Hey," sent it to me. "You were great last night. Took the shot of you."
Yep.
And all I saw was I was a FPOS,
Fat piece of shit.
fat piece of shit.
And you're like, I guess I shouldn't have
was
that
a
garbage
faux pas.
plate. Yeah.
I was a FPOS, and I had the garbage plate.
Oh
Shouldn't have
shit.
the garbage plate.
I had one when I was doing that movie Outdoorsman too, so I was on my big boy, and that's the thing. They started. We go to the Comedy Store, or the Improv, or the Laugh Factory. We're going there it's our gym. We're there to work out. You know, I mean, I try to dress not like a fucking slobby human. I want to look good for an audience anyway. But also, you're single. You're just hoping a girl likes you. But man, I was big, and they just started doing the thing now where they take photos of you on stage. Like, I'm here to work shit out. So I might be bombing when you took this photo. But there was one they took of me where I was in the main room, and I had a hoodie on, and I got like a real sharp haircut that was like way too close to the side. And it's an image that I actually posted because my body had seen in myself too much. I wasn't processing how fat I got. And I was like, that, like, and all the comments underneath were like, "Fat Brent is here." Like,
Really?
Like, yeah, real mean
Damn.
shit.
People are mean as shit to you.
Oh, just right away though.
I don't
with
get a lot of mean stuff. I remember I have that picture. Somebody took a picture of me of me at the haha. And I
I know
looked
this photo.
over at the photographer and I pointed like that, "Hey," and I was doing like this cool, what I thought was a cool point picture. Had a baggy shirt on and the sleeve was opening up, and you could literally see into the sleeve and my fat.
Oh no.
And it looked like a big. It looked. You know what a brain looks like. It looked like there was a fucking brain hanging off the side of my body, and I'm like, whoa. But it's one of those things that would any of
that brain body, dog.
I had brain body, dude. Would anybody else notice that?
Yeah, no. Nobody's going to notice as
mean-
much as we notice, but it's because we have to see ourselves. No other job do you have to look at yourself. There's no other gig that you have to really look at yourself on things, whether it's a TV show,
Right.
a stand-up appearance. Now the photo shoots at every fucking comedy club in LA every time.
Now
or
all
social
the
media.
clubs have a in-house photographer,
Oh,
and they immediately go, "Took these shots of you last night," and you're like, "Why the fuck did you do that?"
no approval, and it's going to be up there, and they get a lot of comments
Right.
and a shit ton of subscribers. So there you go.
They don't know that I just had the ultimate cheeseburger meal with jalapeno poppers and curly fries and ranch and a giant Dr. Pepper. They don't know that.
Yeah, they didn't know that my set was at 12:45 a.m. in a dark room. I didn't assume that I was going to be filmed because I have to shit my pants and just want to do this set to get home because I had the mac and cheese at Saddle Ranch and rode the bull. So my whole fucking head is just all over the place.
I'm picturing him riding the bull with the mac and cheese. Just,
Time to do my set. Let me have a sugary margarita before I get up there covered in salt and sodium. And then, cha-ching, cha-ching, ching. Did somebody take a picture? And then posted, tag, tag, tag. Now you can see all three. Go ahead, go through the comments.
People
Brent.
are ugly pausing us now, too.
Oh,
You guys did get an ugly
yeah.
pause, yeah.
Yep.
Man, we really dropped the ball on that. We
Hey,
got to bring
go
that
ahead.
one back.
I know, yeah.
There you go. I gave him an ugly pause right now.
People,
I think that might be good for the
Nice.
website. I think when the website's up, that's being built right now by your brother.
It looks
that's
amazing.
a good,
It's
a
done,
good
by
thing
the
to have
way.
an ugly pause face section with celebrities and us, you know, and like real honest ugly pause faces. I think personally,
yeah.
I like that idea. You know, I got one that's for the whole world. So if I have to go
True.
through it, then you have to go through it.
You're on a Netflix banner. Ugly
And by the
pause.
way, can I just say something about that? I know I brought it up on another podcast, but does that really get people to click on me if they don't know who I am when that's the opening photo?
I think it's better than having a normal one.
You
I
think?
think so. I think so. It
Oh,
probably,
maybe.
it
I
probably
was on the
helps.
fence with it.
Even if it helps like 5%,
They're like,
that still
what the
helps.
fuck is this guy?
Here's what they first thing they think. They're like, well, this guy doesn't take himself very seriously.
Yeah, that could be really
Little
good.
did they
And it's a good
know.
thing.
If it stands out, you can
Yeah.
take it. If you get 5 more people to click on it, fuck it.
That's true.
Yeah. If
I
you're-
would click on that. I'd click on a hideous person.
Or just say, and obviously he's fucking around being silly. It's like, oh, I kind of like this guy. Like
How
he's
was
the
it- what was it-
self-awareness.
What was the face?
You know.
It was,
Wait, I'll pull it up.
yeah, that thing. Oh man.
Yeah, I got to see that
Fucked
face.
myself. You ever
just
go to
kidding.
Google? Like I know that I
Just
know.
kidding, I just wrote it.
What'd you
What'd you
write?
I wrote it.
Ugly? Oh God.
More ugly.
Type it in. Type it in. I want to see if that actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
dude.
type my net worth.
100%.
I mean,
It's
these are
just
all-
normal pictures.
Oh, Brent Morin ugly.
And a picture of Chris D'Elia came.
Brent Morin ugly. All right, cool.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's when I was a little French boy on
Look
a
at that,
figure
though.
skating competition.
Possessed eyes. Who's that in the black and white?
That was possessed me.
No, that's not.
Why
you.
is Lion's Den under ugly?
Yeah, this isn't ugly.
This is
at all.
actually I know, but this is a little bit
It was
more.
just going
Oh,
off.
you
the
look
Brent.
bad here.
He's so cute there. Look at that.
Wow.
See, people don't believe me. I look like a Ritter. John Ritter's on here too all the
Very
time.
casual. It's a cool pick.
And underneath, look, Bradley Cooper is there. Boom.
Who's who? You know?
Yeah, who is who?
Yeah, what's going
God, he
on there?
looks
Hey, I
cool.
had those shoes.
Oh, let me find the Netflix one. That was very unsuccessful.
Yeah, I
Nothing-
don't like that the
nothing but-
Lion's Den is
nothing
under
but
that one.
Great. Well, at least hey,
fuck is that
hey, we're
supposed
getting
to
the
be?
brand out.
There it is.
Where? Oh yeah, there
There
you go.
There's our boy.
There he is. Nice.
That's how I sleep.
That's the stand-ups,
It's
right?
also how I
Yeah.
orgasm, by
Oh,
the
that's
way.
funny.
No, go back to that picture a little closer. This is how I orgasm because it feels so good, but I'm also going sorry. Is this how it's supposed to be?
Oh my god. Coming and apologizing simultaneously.
Oh, sorry. Do you ever do that, Jay? Do you ever look at your hands when you're doing stand up and wonder
This is a
like,
good one.
like look at that?
This is a
My
great
hands
one.
do that.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah, it's
shot.
good. They did,
Did
a
you
good
make?
job.
Did this just you or Netflix? I feel like
That's
this must.
no,
be
that's
Netflix.
Netflix because
Okay.
that's the outfit I wore.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean? Like when you're because we use our hands. We're animated comics. Do you ever look at your hands? I've never asked you that
Oh,
before.
I don't.
I
No,
wonder,
don't
like, what
make
is
me.
this?
Because now it's gonna be weird.
Really? I never know because I always call you kung fu hands because they work so well. They're so straight and
Mike in the
like
head.
put together. I do this weird like claw thing. You know,
You
how
know
like
that-
Chris Rock does that
Oh,
thing
yeah.
so much, whatever that is. He always does that alien shit.
The
He's
first
trying to get a
nickname,
point.
the first nickname that I ever gave Will was Willie Fingers,
Yep.
and the
Oh,
and
why?
I know exactly what it was from.
the reason I called him Willie Fingers is that every single stand-up picture of Will, he was doing something with his fingers.
I was always like this.
He was always looking like he was.
like he's trying to.
I bet you if you'd Google you right now.
Yeah, Google it.
I don't think I can find any of me. But
You gotta be on there. Type in Will
Googleable.
Burkart. That's what I was gonna
I remember we were in Dallas and I texted you a bunch of pictures. I was with my dad. And I remember that.
Oh, I remember you when you told your dad that I called you that he cracked up.
Oh yeah, it was so funny. You're like, I'm gonna start calling you Willie Fingers.
Willie
Well, that's
Fingers.
how you spell your name.
Oh, that's a cool picture.
He's literally looks like my little brother on that top one. He's wearing the same outfit.
Burke.
It's,
Yeah,
is it-
no
Burke or
Burke?
no Willie Finger shots.
fingers.
It's all on your Instagram.
Yeah, I'd have to.
do
find
you
it.
do paintings? Were you in Peaky Blinders?
That's
I
it.
was in Peaky Blinders.
What's that one with Will Burkart right there? Where you? It's
The beard.
This one?
yeah. Is that a before and after picture, by the way? You and that black guy right there.
Oh, this?
Yeah. What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Before
That's
and
when I
after.
started working out.
Look below it.
Huh?
Will Burkart starring on a show with other Will Burkarts.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
God, he's so depressed. That's what I was gonna ask.
I don't
Do
even
you ever
wanna see-
have?
what-
Do you Google alert for yourself? I don't.
I
But
don't.
I do
Who
know
does that?
a lot of actors and comedians
of
I
people.
personally know do
What
that.
does it mean to have Google Earth
It
on?
means if somebody writes an article or does somebody, because my older brother does
it'll
it.
tell you.
My older brother does it for me.
An article?
I didn't know that, and so it'll just go to ding. Something has been written about Brent Morin.
Type, do
a
my
lot
name.
of-
I want to see what happens. If you,
A lot of people.
we're
would know.
googling it. We're googling ourselves here, guys.
That's the fucking worst idea.
Uh-oh. Nothing. Watch Jason Collings. Absolutely nothing.
That's
comes
Your
up.
search has it's just all your brother.
Yeah.
What?
Boom.
Damn, that's you have good photos though. What is that one? What is that from?
That's me as a little boy, dude. That's,
Wait,
that's
but
young me.
Were you aware of that one?
Yeah.
You made that one.
Did
I think
you?
I made that one. Oh, look
I've never
all the way
seen
to
that.
the left, underneath the one with the glasses. That's
Big
fat,
boy.
fat me right there. That's,
Wow,
when,
look at those
Yeah.
cheeks.
that's when I had just started losing the weight too.
For some reason, the curve.
it's-
the
Look at
curve-
my hair color.
I-
Wow. There's one.
I think your hair looks better now.
I mean, I'm happy with it.
This one, yeah, this is.
There you go.
This is.
Look,
Look
at
at
that.
Look at the hands.
Oh,
Good.
I got fat hands.
Yeah, your hands
You know
are
what I
looking
look
a little
like?
chubby.
You know those Muppets that they use real hands for them?
Oh yeah.
That's what I look like in that picture. Oh,
You have some
my
sexy
God.
photos though too.
You got some good pics on here.
I guess.
Oh yeah, he's got a ton of them. See, that's a good one.
Ugly.
Fuck, man, so tan. See, we just hate ourselves.
what is this?
We just fucking
Modeling.
hate ourselves.
Oh,
I like
that's
that.
funny. The guy that does all the pictures.
Is that Ice House?
I know. The guy that does all the pictures at the Ice House. He goes, "Take it. Let's do a photo shoot real quick." And I jokingly hit that pose.
Yeah.
And that's the one.
And that's what
Fucking
they have up.
dope.
At the,
Yeah.
It's pretty. He
Yeah.
takes
That is
good
a
headshots,
dope
man.
picture.
They never once asked me for mine. That's what it was things like that where I went, oh, they don't think I'm a real comic. If the Ice House is not even asking me to do one of those headshots they put up because they shoot everybody else in the lineup but me. Mike Lenoci with his
Yeah,
shoulder
look at
problems.
these guys.
Hey, I'm here. That's cool.
Where?
I'm over here.
I don't see. Oh yeah.
That's nice.
That's a good photo.
Some weirdness. Weirdness. It is weird that
The
like,
Googling yourself's pretty funny though.
that's
Yeah.
Oh shit.
real bird
You ever
fart.
type in something where like Jason Collins gay or you know what I mean? No, like seriously, like if you type in like
try to do
Brent
that to
Morin
you.
gay,
Let's do that.
it's just there's gotta
mean,
be
just
not images.
pages
What if it's
and
just me fucking?
pages.
Hey, look, the second one's Jason Collings. Brent Morin girlfriend, Brent Morin, Jason
no.
Collings. Net worth. Let's see your net.
Oh yeah, that's fake by the way. There's no way I'd make that
Oh,
much
wait,
money.
fuck.
Yeah, that's great. Let's just take me down memory lane so I can think about my
Nice,
fucking
Will.
depressing
That's your
life.
girlfriend. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Who you kissing in that picture? Oh, that's you and Sharon.
Rockstar Ed Sheeran.
You and Ed
Here,
Sheeran
look at this pic. You and Ed.
kissing.
Yeah. You know that was in an Irish newspaper and it said
Gay
Ed
American
Sheeran,
film star.
Yeah, they go Ed Sheeran's gay on-screen kiss or
There it
goes
says
gay
right
kiss.
there.
Oh yeah.
Ed Sheeran's gay on-screen kiss goes viral. That ain't the only thing that
so-
went viral.
God forbid
huh?
they say Brent Morin in there.
Look at the passion in his eyes. You're
Yeah.
like kind of nervous. You're like, I don't know if I want to do this. And
That's
he's like,
God
just-
no. All I
just
wanted was to do it. I didn't know if he
him.
wanted to do it.
Look at that.
He's a kisser, that's for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't planned.
You
He
and
was- he
Santino
was drunk.
kissing. This is like you're showing a lot of passion here. This is like a little alarming.
Where was this?
That was at midnight.
Oh, okay.
I think I posted that for
It's funny.
Valentine's
It's, if
Day.
you didn't know that was a show, it's funny. You're like, yeah, that was at midnight. I'm gonna kiss him at midnight.
Oh, you
Yeah.
kissed him at midnight? Oh.
No, I've kissed a lot of men on television.
Oh. Oh.
Ew, Ew. Fuck it. You know what? Hey, you know what, dude? You gotta live, right?
You gotta live.
You and
dude.
Chris almost
I mean,
got close.
That's
where's your
funny,
leg?
man.
Is it between his legs?
You guys dancing?
You know, I gotta tell
Like
you.
salsa dancing?
That looks
Look
like there's salsa.
Look at my
dancing.
no ass.
I mean,
No
just
ass, just
thigh,
straight,
back,
just
back,
straight
thigh, nothing in between.
Jesus.
Look at that.
You got no ass, dude.
I know it's terrible.
Well,
How do you sit?
I've never. That's what I was saying earlier
Yeah.
before this. How I slowly slide down by the end of the episode. I'm down here, below the mic, just trying like fucking ass, man. I tried working it out.
how?
Oh, that was so dick the way he said that.
How are you doing that?
How are you doing anything at all?
Lunges,
for your
right?
ass?
Is
Are
that
you
what
doing
gets the
lunges?
glutees?
Yeah, you do the.
Brent?
Oh, you dickhead. No,
Do
try to
you do
those
ass
squats.
exercises?
No. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
Good.
Beef my ass up. I
you
go on like an
kidding me?
hour-long walk every day, but
It's good for your. It's good for your core. It's supposed to. That's good.
That is good. I mean, yeah, like actually, yeah, a little bit. I'll do like legs. I do like a leg workout. I do like squats.
You know what's sad about what I just
lunges.
did? Tomorrow I'm gonna be so fucking sore.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna be
Or if you hurt
so
yourself,
sore.
we go to the hospital. Jason was doing a bit.
neck
You
just
were with me
snapped.
when I fucking hurt myself throwing a football.
Or not even throwing. I think you were just kind of outside hanging out.
There was a football being thrown. I dropped
I know, we were.
back.
We were. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked
And
about
it
this.
just,
Yeah. And you just
no, the little tendon went, not today, Collings.
that sucks,
Well,
dude.
you shouldn't have been such
Hey,
a
man.
warrior in your teens and 20s.
But you know what? In a lot of ways, my next birthday, I'm going to be 50, 50.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
in a lot of ways, I'm looking good and I'm doing good.
Yeah, you look
Fuck yeah.
fucking awesome.
I'm right. Right.
You look fucking good, idiot.
50, 50. What are we going to do?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean for your birthday?
Us.
Oh, I thought you were saying it like I'm turning.
You guys going to
50
throw a
with
party
you.
for us?
What's the date again?
It's always an us, by the way, because of my
January,
bro.
January 11th.
January. Yeah.
Everybody knows that I have a
January 11th.
identical twin
Shit,
brother.
Yep.
coming.
He's so good looking. I do that joke every time.
Good one.
That is good, actually. Well, if we're allowed to do anything, then we could do a party.
Definitely.
Where?
But who knows?
Mine's in 20 days.
I was thinking of Ibiza.
Oh yeah, you're going to be how old?
27.
Fucking
Yeah, it's
child.
good.
Why good?
Well, because I want you to look in the mirror older and realize how young those outfits are.
Yeah, you're gonna outgrow this shit. Hopefully, right?
Probably.
Look who's talking. Me. I'm wearing fucking Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you match. Oh man.
Cool dad.
I do want to bring this one thing up though, okay? Because this has been happening. You know, you deal with things. You're sad. You're quarantined. You want to watch something. You've seen all the new shows. You even rewatch Breaking Bad. You get sad. You watch your normal people shit. You get sad. You know, Frasier. You get sad.
Do you?
No, I love that show.
Yeah.
But then you see old movies from your childhood, and I put on an old movie from my childhood. And I also want to bring this as an email. Send us old movies that you loved as a kid that meant something to you, that then watched as an adult, and it took it away from you. Because that's what happened with Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone.
I got a bunch.
And Cliffhanger really ruined me because I have a special relationship with this movie. Me and my little brother used to be obsessed with it. We used to like climb bunk beds and shit, and there he is. That's a fucking awesome
Yeah,
picture
the
though.
thighs on that man.
I know.
That leg. It's my whole
But there was a
body.
lot of problems with the movie. You know, there was the whole reason that his best friend hated him was because he tried to save his girlfriend, even though the other guy could have saved his own girlfriend and didn't do it. So don't put it on your fucking friend who has to live with that trauma. There's also a sociopathic love interest. I don't know if you could find her, but she's the one with the boy haircut. And her ability to not do anything right as an actress was very present. And and I feel a little bit more harsh about it because stupid things happen to Brent when he's a kid, okay? So it brought me back to the time I almost killed myself by accident. Because I watched Cliffhanger. My parents were gone. My little brother was gone. My older brother was watching us because he was forced to because he's 8 years older than us. So my parents had a couple of mistakes, you know, with us. And I'm outside. I had a treehouse in the backyard. The treehouse had, you know, it's one of those treehouses with the swing set, and they have the fucking monkey bars, and then they have the rope.
Yeah, white people shit.
Very white people shit. Cul-de-sac, white people shit. And I'm out there, you know, the steering wheel on the fucking treehouse. Like, where are we
See,
going?
I didn't have any
You
of
know?
that shit.
I know that.
Yeah, but what is that for?
I don't know. Just to
Driving a fucking house tree? Tree house?
House tree.
Whatever. It's dyslexia. But this is how stupid I am. They had a rope, and in the movie they use a lot of ropes. You know, like like Sylvester Stallone.
What, rock climbers?
Yeah,
They're
rock
belaying-
climbers. They got it with the
They're
things.
belaying all over the place. Yeah.
And so I did something where I saw my rope, and I would climb the rope, and then I'd hang from the monkey bars and be like, I'm like Stallone in the poster. But now I'm like running out of ideas for myself. So I saw the rope, and I noticed they used ropes. So I tied it around my waist.
You're standing on top of the.
I'm on top of the treehouse now, and I have the rope tied around my waist. And I jumped off. And the way I tied it, it cinched, went up into my abdomen. It's
like a boa constrictor.
Yeah, like a fucking snake, and was choking me to death. I couldn't breathe, and my whole head went blue.
Oh my
and then
God.
my eyes. And
You're
I'm
hanging there.
I'm just going. I kept doing this, and no one's around. It's the middle of the day.
That's
My-
panic when you're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Like if my parents came home, they would just be like, "He was so stupid, he didn't even kill himself right. He like did it over his stomach." And my older brother happened to be there. Thank God, and saved my life. I would have died. Like the more I think about it, I would have fucking died because I've never felt that constricted immediately, and I wasn't helping myself by wasting energy and not even being smart enough to go grab the rope and pull yourself up to the fucking monkey bar.
yeah.
I gave
Arms
up.
flailing.
Flailing low too, like I'm like go up and grab, And thank God my older brother comes out calmly and goes, "You idiot," and unties me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't breathe, and like something, like it was the fear of everything. So, the reason I hate Cliffhanger is that goddamn movie almost killed me. So I expect it to hold up for me.
Nope.
And I would have died because of a horrible movie.
You know what movie really stands out to me as when I was little? There's obviously the cult classic Warriors.
Yeah.
Warriors come out to play with the clink,
Fucking
clink.
coke
And as a
heads.
kid, I'm like, these gangsters are scary. So as an adult, I watched it.
They're not.
I mean, they're wearing leather vests with no shirt underneath. They got like scarves and like feathers
It's like West
and
Hollywood.
and they're all wearing tight pants, and they're like, there's nothing scary or
This
threatening.
is the
or,
least threatening
Look
game
at how-
I've ever seen.
Do you know what I'm saying? If those guys walked towards me, the biggest fear I would have is like they're gonna kidnap me and rearrange my house. These guys are gonna
Look at them
redecorate my
waiting-
fucking house.
Look at them waiting on the train.
Yeah,
It's
just-
so
yeah.
not intimidating.
Look at the guy with the afro and the feathers and way too much
Way
things.
too many things.
And
Way too
also,
many
why are
things.
they wearing motorcycle gang jackets and they don't have fucking
No
motorcycles?
motorcycles. Go to the one with the bottles, because
kidding
that's
me?
what scared
Yeah,
me.
that was
Oh, the bottles. I don't know
the
what
scariest
That-
shit to
that
me as
says
a
HD
kid.
in it.
this one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the come out to play part. Look at him.
he improvised that too, I believe.
And that was how they like called their other
Ding ding.
gang member friends or whatever. But yeah, that movie, when I watched it again, I was like, these guys, there's nothing intimidating or gangster about these guys at all. And they were the top ones. They were like
Yeah.
the toughest ones out of all the street gangs. And they walked down the street like, they had their hair was feathered, and they're like, oh yeah, put up your dukes, other gang. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I mean, that stuff. It's actually kind of fun to go back and rewatch them, though. I think Cliffhanger kind of angered me because I did think about that was going to be, I was going to die because of my obsession with Cliffhanger. Like, I'd hang from my stairs. I was a lot of hanging because I would just always see him hanging. And just because of Cliffhanger. My parents knew that, too.
Oh,
They
wow.
knew it was because of Cliffhanger. So they would have been like, he died because of Cliffhanger. Like, what would happen is it'd be like 3 years of just morbid depression.
Suing
And then-
Stallone.
Yeah.
Suing the movie.
Oh, they'd
studio.
sue the movie, the
Yeah, yeah.
studios. Fucking idiot kills himself on Treehouse after a fucking 30% rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
Remember,
But there is a joy of watching those old movies
Yeah.
and like making fun of it. Like now I want to watch Warrior again because I only watched pieces of it because it was a little older.
we should watch it on the
It kind
podcast.
of freaked me
Watch
out.
a few on the few scenes on the
I
podcast.
know. I want to know
and
the rules of that because they flag shit on YouTube. Because it would be kind of funny, like the mystery. Was it Mystery Theater?
Yeah.
It'd be funny to do something like that.
Mystery
with
Science
us.
Theater 2000. Yeah, that
That'd be
shit
a
was
fun
so
thing
good.
to do, to just watch a movie and pause it and be like, okay, what is this?
Warriors, come out to play. That's what
That
it now
actually
it
would
is
be
now.
way more terrifying to me.
That would be
Yeah.
freaky.
That would freak me out. Like
There was
oh
a
my
few
God.
gangs in the movie that were scary, like they wore like crazy makeup and shit. But like
Makeup.
the Warriors walking down the street with these little vests
vests.
on and like low rise tight jeans and feathers in their hair, and like we're gonna beat the shit out of everybody. You know.
It's also kind of funny that the back of their way to get us away with the back of their leather vest says Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors.
They're tough.
Those guys that's the toughest motorcycle gang that I've ever seen without motorcycles.
Warrior without motor. That's
Yeah.
true.
So funny. But I also love the ones that hold up. That every time I watch it, I love it. Every time. Goonies.
Yeah.
That movie's so goddamn good.
Yep.
And
Goonies.
it just it's one of those that you're like, oh, please still be good. And it just
Yeah, that movie. Spielberg dealing with children. It sounds like a bad article,
Bad sentence.
but he was the best. But he's the best ever to work with kids as actors. Like he
That's-
does the best nostalgic movie.
the scene with Drew Barrymore and E.T.
Oh,
when
yeah.
she was crying and yeah, amazing.
She was really. She thought ET was real. I heard,
Yeah.
like behind the scenes, and like cried when ET was.
Yeah.
What if we
dying.
find out that Spielberg like pulled her aside and went, if you don't fucking cry, I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill you. I'm gonna kill your parents.
I mean, the performances he got out of
Parents
these.
are fucking dead. No, do the scene. She's like, genius.
Yeah, maybe that is what it is because the performances he gets out of these kids, it's like,
I always think that when there are babies crying in movies and they're crying, I'm
Oh.
always like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you a story.
This doesn't feel good.
There's a very well-known famous actor named Jackie Cooper. Jackie Cooper was one of the original Our Gang kids. He grew up to be a star forever. He played the head of the Daily Planet in Superman in the original, not the original movie in '79 with Christopher Reeve. This guy he was a star.
Yeah.
Well, he told a story that he did a scene. I can't remember the name of the damn movie. Jackie Cooper, the Kid, maybe, or something. And there was a scene where he had to cry, and the director.
Is it that kid right there?
The director took his dog
Oh no.
around behind a building and then fired a gun and made him think they killed his dog.
You're fucking kidding.
Hey, it was a different time.
It was by God.
Oh
I believe it was in the
my
30s or something.
God.
And and apparently the scene, he was, I think, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, he was like nominated for an Oscar at a very young age.
I could see it.
But yeah, he blew up. But that's a story I heard,
That's horrendous.
that they let him think that they killed his dog, and he cried in the scene, and it was just a great scene.
They did that with a lot of actors, like Mickey Rooney. They would drug him. They would drug those kid actors and shit, like, because they were like, dance, you know. And so like Mickey Rooney was always a little crazy when he was older, because his whole life has just been tortured in this art.
Skippy. Yeah.
At a stunted his
Hot-ass
growth.
wife he had,
Stunted
though.
his growth too.
Yeah, so Skippy. I think that's maybe what it was. 1931.
1931.
He was nominated for
I'd like
Best
to thank
Actor.
my dog that's alive.
Imagine that. Imagine that now. What happened in this day and
Oh,
age?
never.
You know?
That's
God, no.
horrible.
Oh,
In fact, it's actually the kid actors
Haley
that
Joel
control the
Osment
directors
tells the
now.
story. They told me they killed me. I'm fucking dying. That guy would be canceled.
God damn.
Cancel.
I think Sandlot's like that for me. Is a movie I could always put
Holds
on,
up.
and
Me too.
it holds
Me too.
up for
That
me.
was like my childhood
Sandlot holds
That
up.
one holds up. Those kids were fucking hilarious. Mighty
So
Ducks
good.
not so much.
Is it weird that one of the
Alcoholic
scenes
rich
that stands out the most for me in the Sandlot is when the big giant dog jumps up on the picnic table and his fucking sack is just
Yeah.
whoa, that dog's got some balls on him. There was even a scene and the kid went, ooh, big doggy.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's like, yeah. He's like, oh, mommy, it's a doggy. Oh, big doggy.
And it's all of a sudden, boom,
Yeah.
nuts. blah.
That was a fucking good one.
Yeah, that motherfucker looked like one of those punching bags.
That's out here. Like, they shot that out here because I think about that with
It's in the
like
valley.
my house. I'm not gonna give any where I live, but the neighborhood the kid moves
I
into
think
is
they
like
shot
my
it-
neighborhood.
They shot,
That's
it,
like,
they shot it in the valley.
like those houses like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Them California houses.
Dazed and Confused holds up for me too, but I think that's more something I saw as a teenager. So
Yeah,
that doesn't
Dazed and
count.
Confused holds up. American Graffiti holds up.
Yeah, that's
so good.
It's great.
A lot of them. Grease 2. Not so
Didn't do it for you?
much, but it's still fun to watch.
Yeah.
because it's so bad.
Yeah.
But it brings back memories. Like, you think of Grease and you think of all those iconic songs, and it became like a hit Broadway show. And then they did Grease 2, and the song, oh, it was just really bad.
Walk like a boy. Oh wait, no, that's Frankie
Walk like
Valley.
a man.
Um,
Yeah, let's do some emails.
Let's go with emails.
Let's
We got
do
a
it.
little bit of time left. Let's knock out a couple. First one's from Ashley.
Hi, Ash.
Subject line is coming up with the subject line was the hardest part of this. First off, thank you guys so much for taking the time to read the emails, DMs, and feedback from your listeners. That alone puts you leaps and bounds above other content creators.
Nice.
We're content creators.
Dude, are we
Are
we
We
CCs?
crossed over to content.
Dude, we're
creators?
CCs?
We're CCs.
fucking CCs, baby? Let's get
Listen,
tattoos.
listen
Matching
to your
tats.
10,000 hours of stand-up comedy and now we're content creators.
Anyways,
Interesting. All right.
listening to your podcast, like many others have said, has made my days brighter during this terrible period of time. You three make me laugh out loud as I wander the streets during my quarantine Corona walks.
But mostly me and Brent.
Rona strolls, trademarked.
Nice.
Rona strolls, that's pretty funny.
Trademark.
Little Roni strolls.
And she trademarked it, so shout out to her. I first saw Brent early in his career and have been tuned in ever since. Though Brent, through Brent, I learned of
Oh, I thought you
Jason,
were gonna
went
go
to a few
Brent.
shows, and began to listen to his work as well. Oh, for Jason. Now via podcast, I'm following Will, so I'm excited to see this show evolve and continue to follow all three of you. I do have a couple questions for y'all if you have the time to answer them. Brent, I am also a huge NBA fan, and I'm ecstatic that we are going to get some live games in a few weeks. As a fellow Blvd greener, I want the Celtics to surprise everyone, but realistically, who do you have taking home the title?
When do we have live games?
I
happening?
believe in July they decided, but they're only
No
gonna
crowds,
do,
though, right?
No crowds, and they're going to quarantine. They're also not allowed to have their families with them, any spouses with them. They have
Imagine.
to be quarantined before they come in. Players are coming international as well, and they're going to do it, I believe, in Orlando at Disney World, in the arenas there, and then possibly Vegas for both sides. and they're doing a different type of tournament style, so it's actually up in the air as to who could actually win. But I hate to say it, I think the Celtics actually have a chance to make the finals now because of this new format and because core players of theirs are younger. 3 of them in particular: Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker being the leader of that team, and also Marcus Smart.
Sports.
I know. He always says this one. Sports.
Sports.
I still think that there's a great shot that LeBron could win it because he takes care of his body so well, and Anthony Davis is healthy. But I'm going to go with the Celtics, but I don't know.
Here's all I'm thinking. With no crowds, we're going to hear so much swearing.
I want to hear so much shit.
And the sneaker squeaking.
Oh, yeah.
It's just going to be, fuck, let's get that shit.
Oh, you know what I heard? Did you hear about the NBA 2K
I was
crowd
trying to do it.
thing? Did you hear that they may use sound effects from NBA 2K, the crowd noises, and put that into the game so it seems like there's a crowd or something?
It's like
Yeah, I
the
heard
equivalent of a
that.
laugh track on a
exactly.
sitcom.
It's exactly, yeah.
Joe
Holy
Buck
shit.
said that they were going to
I'll
do
be
that.
waving to nobody, too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
King, 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 king. You're going to hear so much of king, 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 dung on the thing. Fuck! You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of
You're
that.
going to hear so much of
But
that
with
shit.
the new format for people who live in LA, if this is what they're doing, I think they voted on it. Now, instead of because the big thing out here was that Clippers Lakers could meet in the Western Conference Finals because of the way it's set up now, which is something they've been trying to do by cutting out East and West and making it just the top 16 teams, and that's something that they've been trying to do for years. There is a chance that the Clippers and Lakers play each other in the finals, which would be huge for Los Angeles, even though we can't do shit about it, and they might be in Vegas. I'm just curious to see how they're going to do the quarantine of people, and because some of those guys are international, so they're going to have to be quarantined internationally, then quarantine here, and then it's just then they're not
Yeah,
allowed
it's
to have
insane.
their family or anybody with them. So, who knows?
Yeah.
This shit has never happened before.
Yeah.
So if you're a younger player and your body doesn't need as much recovery, you're probably going to be better. And if you have chemistry, that's why I think the Celtics have a chance. It works. Kevin Durant is not going to play anymore with Kyrie Irving this season. He said he's not going to do it because he had the Achilles injury, so he's still not doing
forgot
it.
he's on the Nets.
Even though he's had over 417 games.
Yeah, me too.
play.
I didn't even know that he was on the net.
I totally forgot.
But LeBron and being in his 19, who the hell knows, 30,000th season.
Jeez.
People think because he's older that it's going to be harder for him to adjust.
No
I don't
way.
think it will at all because
Nope.
he's a specimen.
He's still superhuman.
Yeah, so I think it could be a Lakers-Celtics situation, or it could be Lakers-Clippers.
Cool.
And put me on ESPN and FS1. I've been dying to be on those sports shows. So when this
let's do
blows up, I will be on those.
Fuck yeah.
Get Brent on there. I'll come along and I'll just go sports.
Sports.
And I'll make my goofy sound noises.
And go find We Bleed Green on YouTube. I'm the voice of that for the Celtics that used to play in their arenas.
And here's the second part of this question. Secondly,
Nominated for New England Emmy.
Bam.
Secondly, to all three of you, since the season is resuming at Disney, can you three put
Wait,
together a
Yeah, Disney is where they're doing it.
Can you three put together a starting lineup of Disney characters? I would definitely have Goofy in the low post, and I think Buzz Lightyear has the wingspan to be a good perimeter defender. That's really funny. That's really funny. So
good
starting
shit.
lineup, starting three of.
Well, Woody, I would put Woody in there too. Just
Starting
Woody's
lineup,
a center.
Starting
Yeah,
lineup.
He's
Woody's
tall.
a center.
He's
He's
tall.
elastic.
Yeah, put Woody at center, and we got it good to go. And you got Woody, you got Buzz, that perimeter thing that you said because of wingspan.
Yeah.
And then what was the other thing?
Goofy in the
And
low
he could
post.
dunk because he could fly.
Goofy could be a power forward, so you can put Goofy at the 4.
Yeah, because he could take a
Yeah.
charge. He makes all those noises.
Yeah.
You're like, foul. Jesus, Goofy. Get it together.
Yeah. And then who else?
And then Mickey Mouse, obviously, is a point guard.
yeah, and then
he
Buzz.
needs to be
Buzz.
What's
captain.
that
Buzz
octopus
shooting
lady
guard.
from fucking?
Oh, from Mermaid?
She's got the
Yeah.
hands.
That's true. That's true.
Just so many, you know.
That's a good point.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Isn't that Disney?
Oh, he's got a body on him, huh?
Yeah, that's Shaq in the post.
Right.
Yep.
So there you go.
There we go. There's the lineup.
That'd be
Was that enough?
fucking hilarious
I think
if
so.
now they
That's a
do
lot.
that.
Yeah, that's way too many. Too many men.
What if all the players say fuck it and they're not doing it and just try to trick us
What's
because
the
they need money? They just
the
put
evil
up
octopus lady on
Medusa? No.
no on
It's Greek mythology.
Under the Sea? What's the name of that?
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. The
Yeah.
Little Mermaid villain.
Ursula? No.
Yeah, I think you might have been right.
Ursula.
Ursula?
Did you just nail that?
I think you
There's
might
no
have just
way.
fucking nailed it. Boom.
Oh, she.
Or is Ursula from Frozen?
No.
Oh, no, I was right.
Ursula. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Wow,
it.
she's a big girl, huh?
Oh yeah, look at that.
She's
I'll tell
hands,
you
too.
this. No, wait. Zoom in on that photo again. That other one.
Wait, hold on. Let me get a better one.
No. I like the way she's standing there on that
I
one.
got it.
Now zoom in just a little bit. Warriors.
Come out to play. Now that I'd be afraid of.
Yeah,
She'd
that'd
fuck
scare the
up
shit
all
out
the
of me.
warriors.
So offensive.
And so offensive. Unnecessary to do that.
What was offensive?
Oh,
They put it side by side with Melissa McCarthy and Ursula.
Why?
Like a bunch.
Well, did she
Probably
do the voice?
Yeah, maybe she's
probably playing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It was
Okay,
reportedly.
so now we're offensive
Yeah, but
Well, not us. That was all Will.
as well.
Well, I was acknowledging that it is kind of.
Okay.
And we're back.
Probably not offensive to her.
Cutting all that.
Nothing wrong with a big girl.
Ain't that
We're definitely
wrong?
cutting that.
There isn't anything wrong with
I
that.
know, I'm kidding. All right, let's go to another email here. Thanks, Ashley. It was a great question.
Great
I got a
question.
side question for both you guys off that. Just off that picture of Melissa McCarthy. If they were to, who do you think you could play if they revamped an old Disney or cartoon?
Mr. Incredible.
Oh, who would play you? Is that what you just said?
Like who would you play? The way that was, if she's playing Ursula, who do you think you could play in the Disney family if they redid like one of those famous cartoons?
Like based on us physically?
Well, it could be based on physical. It'd also be personality. If you could match yourself with one Disney character and they remade the movie.
That's a good question. I don't know. Well,
I know.
if I work my upper body a little bit, I could maybe be Mr. Incredible.
I could see Mr. Incredible. I actually could definitely see Mr. Incredible. That
Yeah.
works.
Or Woody.
No, I like Mr. Incredible.
I think you're more of
Thank
a
you.
Buzz Lightyear.
Thank you, Buzz Lightyear.
He's
Buzz
I'm
Lightyear
Woody
to the
if we're
rescue.
doing that a
To
little bit.
infinity.
Yeah, I would be this. Oh, what?
Yeah.
I would have
Buzz
to.
Lightyear,
Can someone Photoshop-
voiced by a comic, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone Photoshop Toy Story with Brent and Jason, please? Thank you.
I actually think I could play Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. You really think you'd be Pinocchio?
I think I could be Pinocchio and you be Geppetto.
got no strings to hold me down.
Or I guess you could be.
Well, all right, Jason's Pinocchio. That's beautiful.
What about Will?
I have no idea what I'd be. I can't even think of any good Disney characters.
You would be the mouse in any of them. You'd just be the little mouse in any of the.
Yeah,
Will would just be the little mouse in any Disney cartoon.
that makes sense.
Yeah, Photoshop.
No, you'd
us
be the
into
little Chip's
these guys.
teacup in Beauty and the Beast. That'd be you.
Oh,
I know there's
I like
other
that.
cartoons I can't think of.
I know.
Put us in the. Jason's right. Put us in the.
No.
Who do you think we would
Here's
be?
who'd be. Jason, you'd be Mufasa
Yeah, baby.
because you'd be like you have all the
Oh,
wisdom.
that's right. We should have done
Yes,
Lion.
Mufasa.
King.
Fucking, that's what it'd be. I'd be Rafiki.
I could be Simba.
And then Simba. Yeah, Brent's obviously Simba.
Oh, I just can't wait
Oh no.
to be king. My voice still isn't back.
Or Jason, you could be Pumbaa.
Oh yeah.
Timon and
So I was trying
Pumbaa.
to burn you, but
Pumbaa's the little.
Timon and
the
Pumbaa,
warthog,
the two
right?
little guys, right?
What's the
Actually,
song?
Timon and Pumbaa. Actually, that's not bad.
I know we missed our chance. They did that already with Billy
Just
Eichner and
you guys and
Seth
Donald
Rogen.
Glover.
How come you never get? How
Fucking
come I never
Pumbaa.
get a call for that shit? I can sing.
Yeah, where the fuck are you guys?
Yeah,
huh?
what's going
Yeah,
on?
call Jason and I.
Brent can
throw
kind of
us-
sing, and I could sing really good.
Yes. Just put us into these Disney fucking movies. Jesus. Christ, put us into it.
Yes.
Got a good one from here. This is from Brandy
What is
Floyd.
that?
Subject line is mid-30s purchase. Hi, Brent,
Nice.
Jason, and Will, I guess. Funny.
So
Mufasa Pride since day one. Hell yeah. Thanks,
Booyah.
Brandy. She's one of those who ride or die. I love it. Love you guys. Just wanted to say that I love Brent's panda painting, but don't be discouraged. I am too in my mid-30s and recently brought this bad boy home with me. Yes,
I'm not
it's a fish
discouraged. I
lamp.
think it's awesome.
So she's got a fish lamp. For our listeners, it's like a little glowy. That was the word I couldn't figure out. Fish lamp thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got some
I was in my
stained
mid
glass
30s
shit.
15 years ago.
Oh, Jason,
Anyway.
let's not go down these roads, Jason.
Hurts.
No question here, but I guess she supports the weird mid-30s
Your
purchases.
hairline is in your
Good.
20s.
Hey, thank you.
I dig the fish lamp, Randy.
That's a fish light?
fish lamp.
Fish lamp. I dig it.
Pretty cool.
It probably looks kind of cool at night,
Yeah. I
like
especially if you live in Florida on like a boat or some shit.
Is that just? Did she got the thing behind it too?
I don't know what
Yeah.
that
Can I get
means.
sticks in a round thing, please?
Yeah, what is
Why?
that?
I'm in my mid 30s, and I definitely need sticks in a round thing.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna go? In my living room in the corner.
I make
It's a conversation piece. What is that? What is her name?
Brandy.
Brandy. What is that thing in the corner? It's sticks in a round thing.
Yeah, that's the one I'm a little bit more. What do you have that for? I make potions.
Yeah. Nice.
Before we get out of here,
And by the way, I have no regret of my panda photos. I don't feel bad about it. If that was in there, I felt like there was a statement like that.
Great.
Never feel bad for these hilarious purchases.
oh, here's a good one. Maybe we'll save movie titles because actually only this is actually a really good question. Kind of
Mid-30s
we're already talking about it.
purchases?
No, this is a different one. This is the last one here from Cassie O'Rourke. I believe she's
great
a
name.
she's a Mufasa member as well. I believe I recognize her
Cassie
name. So
O'Rourke, what's
shout
that?
out to you.
great
Subject line movie question. This is kind of what we were already talking about, so I figured we should do this. Proud Mufasa here. I'll try to keep it short since I know Will doesn't like reading long emails. Yeah, but like, does anyone? You know?
Oh, by the way, I
Sakanti.
got DM'd. I don't know her name. I gotta find it, but she said Will skipped over something sweet I wanted to say to you, Brent.
Of
I
course
gotta
he
find
did.
her. Find her name.
Well, it was probably for a reason. We probably just were getting off on tangents and forgot or something. So sorry, I guess.
We? You got a fucking mouse in your pocket, Mr.
You
Wee?
guys.
Oh.
You guys.
That's you
What do
got a
mean, we?
mouse.
Yeah.
Wee, you're
I'm
the
just-
one reading them.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you guys probably went and took it places, and I didn't want to be like, by the way, let me.
You should.
I'm gonna say
Here's
her
some
name.
sweet things. You know.
Yeah, we're saying some real shitty things, and all said, yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
All right. Well, let me just. Well, Brent, while you find that, she says.
Proud.
She says, my question is, what are your favorite funny movies that aren't meant to be comedies? Those that are so bad they're good, or making fun of them makes them
Fuck, that's
good.
so hard.
We kind of were already talking about that with
That's the Warriors,
like, Warriors
for me.
and shit.
Was one of them, but also
So a movie that kind of wasn't meant to be funny. Here, you find it?
All right, somebody, Christy Bryant, said, Will fucked up the podcast episode number 33. He didn't read the final confession in my email. I feel like you'd want to.
You know what? I'll read it.
Lots of love.
What's her name?
Yep.
I'll pull it up.
Christy
Brinkley.
Bryant?
Bryant.
I don't love the attitude, but I'll still pull it.
Hers or yours?
Hers. Will fucked up.
I think she's from
this-
China,
all right.
too, because she's got
She's
China
not
in it.
getting
I
it.
know. I'm
Will.
kidding, I'm kidding. How do you
kinda
spell-
cool.
how
What
do you
she's
spell-
doing is she's
Christy
pointing out
K.
the obvious.
Hey, how about how Christy has 8 different spellings? You know.
Sorry,
Make
Christy.
that easier.
We apologize for our producer, Will.
Got it. All right.
I will say that's one thing with Brent. It's one spelling.
Brent.
All right.
Yeah,
So.
Brent. I have one.
One syllable, too. That sucks.
I know.
Anyways.
Oh,
Feel
this
like
is.
a
Oh, I
piece
think
of wood,
I know
you know?
what happened here. So with Christy, she didn't have a question. She was just being like, "Hey,
And she had a final confession in my email.
oh, P.S. I've been crushing on Brent since 2016."
Oh,
Hey.
well, thank you, Christy.
Christy,
I appreciate it.
join the
made me sweet.
club.
You know what I just thought about?
Sorry, Christy.
When she says I have one final confession in my email, right when he pulled it up, it's not a question. It's something else. I pictured the worst possible thing to be said about me, like some blackmail shit. You know?
It's like, oh, there's probably a
I
reason I,
had a
didn't say this.
confession at the end.
Okay, well, that was a mistake to read. Like she's being sarcastic.
I've been crushing on you since 2016.
Check.
That's why I murdered my boyfriend. Wait, what? Yeah. He couldn't understand my obsession with you. So I murdered him
Yeah, my bad,
with a
Christy.
bowl of sticks that I got next.
with sticks
With
and
my
a round
fish
thing.
lamp. So yeah, Brent, I don't know if you missed Cassie's question, but she was asking what movies are funny that weren't meant to be comedies that you watch that are so bad that they're good, and like making fun of them
I
makes
can't
them
even
funny.
think of one. The one we talked about earlier in the podcast was a good one.
I
Warriors.
have one. 1 second. Type in scarecrow horror movie.
Oh,
Google images.
Yeah, because this is something Elliot and I discovered when we were in high school, or I think
Oh,
in college.
man.
These movies that are supposed to be
Yes.
when they're supposed to be horror movies, they're the funniest fucking movies.
there's
Curse
so
of
many
the
of them.
Scarecrow.
Yeah, dude, that one is hilarious.
Scarecrow's Revenge.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's Brent when he wakes up in the morning.
I'm not kidding. I wish. Good hair.
Bad hair.
I know. Jokes.
Oh,
I couldn't think of something. Yeah, that shit, dude. Play the trailer.
that shit is hilarious. Look at that. It's scary looking.
which
It is
one?
scary shit, doesn't
Curse
it?
of the
I think this
See,
is
this
it.
is that pisses me off actually, because that potentially can be fucking terrifying.
I'm saying
And you take
Curse
this
of the-
terrifying concept and make a horrible movie.
Oh, yeah.
That isn't even scary.
You have to sign in to confirm
Confirm
your age.
It's that inappropriate. God damn it.
Oh, the whole movie's
So even YouTube knows you look 12.
I don't know. That one said 2019. Point is,
Damn it.
Return.
any bad like B horror, not B, C horror movie. You know those ones that go
Hilarious.
straight to
Yeah.
DVD when there used to be Blockbuster.
There
We
we
used
go.
to go and just try to find those, and you never laugh harder.
That work? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there it goes.
Wild Eye.
Listen here. There's an evil in those regions.
It's just legend.
No.
Right.
If you can't see it or touch it or smell it, you don't believe in it.
Strange and dark things lurk in the night. And in those woods.
Shot on
I've heard
iPhone.
the stories, but that's all they are.
Wow.
An evil scarecrow.
Why are they showing it so much?
Scary.
Was that? Oh my.
Tell you what.
I say you want to go out and scare the ever-living bejesus out of those kids with some old scarecrow outfits.
Should we go that way? Or that way?
Oh, it's a comedy.
No, this one's not. Unless it's the wrong one.
No, I'm making a joke.
Oh.
What is this movie?
Funny. I get, okay.
Okay, bye.
Whole damn town's in an uproar. Stretchenberg is the better part of valor.
Oh no.
All right, I can't watch anymore. This
Yeah.
is brutal.
Those
even know if
kind of
that's the
those.
right one.
Oh.
But
I don't
those
know.
any of
Return of the
those
Scarecrow
any
is
of
one of
those
them.
C-list
That's
horror
this.
movies, you could find them in the horror section,
Yeah.
and they're just whatever that one was. I think there was a different one than that.
There was a comic book character called Swamp Thing, and in the 80s they made a movie called Swamp Thing, and I loved it as a kid.
Yeah.
So good. Same thing. It's fucking hilarious when you watch it, and it's not a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It literally looks like he's wearing a rubber suit. I think you can even see the zipper in some scenes. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Those. So to answer your question, it's at any of those type of movies, like, or bad action movies. It's something that we do on the road sometimes. You just put those really bad movies on, and they're funnier than most comedies that are out there. They're the best.
I'll have
I
more
wish I
answers to
remembered.
that question next podcast.
Yeah, I
for
can't
sure.
think of the names. I don't even think that's the right one. But that one looked good.
How long have we had that email in the?
Recent. That was a recent one.
Okay,
love you,
because I'd like to know that beforehand. That way we can do a little research and then not have to be like quizzed like it's a fucking test right on the day of the goddamn podcast. Anyways.
You want to do more pre-show meetings?
Yeah.
That you guys just yell at me
Or
during?
just email us.
I don't yell.
If you say this is a
calm.
good one, I like it, forward it, and I could be like, yeah, and I could do some research and figure it out. But also on the fly is kind of cool too.
I like
but
on the fly.
yeah, but you're not under the pressure that we're under to come up with this shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not sorry, and I can tell by that
You guys have
sarcastic
such
apology.
A hard life.
I know
It
I'm gonna
really
think of
is.
about 9 of them after this too.
Yep, same.
Maybe I'll watch one later. That was.
But
me,
watch
Elliot
War. If you
Gordon's
want to
favorite
watch
thing.
a movie that's not supposed to be funny, and it's fucking hilarious. Watch Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warriors come out to
Yeah. Those type of movies are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
All right.
We did it.
Well,
That it?
thank you guys. That was a
Wow.
fun one. I needed this one.
Time flies when we're having fun.
So
I made that saying up.
make sure to subscribe, rate, review. If you want to join our Patreon, we're doing a lot of funny shit. We have Cigar Time on there as well. We'll have other guests.
This week on Patreon, we had a bit of a little bit longer episode.
Yeah, so
Longer
this-
one
on
about
this-
comedy
yeah,
and
did-
about the art of writing jokes and the difference between having similar premises to people
Yeah,
and
we
different
talked it.
perspectives on it and being like-minded. It's a very interesting one that it's one of those questions that we could talk about for hours just being in this business. But apparently now all we are is content
We're content creators.
creators. But the worlds are changing, and
Couple of content creators now. Huh?
just a couple of content creators.
Do I have to put that on my unemployment
Hey
application?
guys, what's going on? Brent Morin here, Jason Collings. Welcome to another vlog here at the.
What's up? We're just here to create content.
Some of them are.
Might not be good, but it's content.
Yeah.
Wee.
And then side note for the Patreon for the vlog this week, we also want to shout out that we put, because it was a very comedy heavy episode, we put Jason and Brent's first late night sets for the vlog. So go watch that if you haven't seen it before. They're great, and it's a fun little memory, and we talked a lot about it, and it's just good context, and because we brought up those sets before, and it's good to have. So
And
watch
it's good
that.
to see it, and
And that's just the $5 level. So
Yeah.
that's a good.
Enjoy
You can't find Jason's set on YouTube, so
Yeah.
pay
And
$5
I
to
was-
see that. It's a good deal.
And I was just about to say, thanks for bringing that up. Just another chance to get a flag. So go look at it now before Jason
Before it goes away.
Yeah,
Before it goes away.
Before it's gone. Bye.
Bye.
We are friends.